So I hope all can see. This is creative class test 1. And this test is conducted to evaluate your design thinking, creative thinking, and your observation skills, maybe from the classes which you have done till now. Even if you don't know how to sketch well, that does not matter. But whether you read the question properly or not, or whether you perform as per the requirement of the question or not, and of course, managing your time, that is the most important part. So if you are just concerned ki whatever we do in the class, only that question should come in the test, so that cannot be possible. So first question says the design and artwork for a scarf using sun, fish, flower, leaf, peacock as motif. Design the same in 6 by 6 inches area. So don't forget, in the question, if it is written 6 by 6 inches area, so it has to be a square. You cannot design a muffler. You have to understand. So it is a square area. You may or may not color. So that is written. So don't be in the misconception that if I color, then I will get more marks. No. If you design well, then only your artwork will be evaluated. And if your artwork is fundamentally correct, and then if you add color, its beauty must be enhanced, and then maybe you might expect a better marks. But this is a wrong concept that if you color, if you get more marks, even if your basic drawing is wrong. So that is not true. All right. Second question says, draw a tree using circles, squares, triangles, and semicircle. Use all given shapes. You may resize, repeat, and overlap them. So it is allowed here. Overlapping, resizing, and repeating is allowed here. You may color the same using primary colors. Now they are writing may color, and it is already written primary color scheme. So somewhere they demand that yes, you should color. And whenever we work using some shapes, so it has to be less number of shapes. Avoid using too many shapes. And third question says, divide a cube into 4 equal parts and hatch them with an appropriate source of light within a working area of 17 by 21 centimeter. So if you do not draw your working area of 17 by 21 centimeter, because it is written in the question, again, you are making a mistake. So you have to you have to draw the working area, and you have to show your artwork within that working area only. And there is a common instruction that please click your answers picture from a distance. है ना, दूर से नहीं click करेंगे, so your artwork will not be visible. And we also shared a video regarding how to upload your answers in your respective groups. Now nobody will speak in between. First, I will share the whiteboard and I will explain you what kind of answers and how should you take an attempt to these questions. So just listen to me, understand, and figure out what kind of mistake or what kind of, reattempt is required. So the question says that my scarf is supposed to be 6 inches by 6 inches, right? The question is scarf. They're asking you to use motifs. What are these motifs? Maybe sun, fish, leaves, flower, something like that. So these were the motifs. So that's perfectly okay. So this is my square area. And how do I have to perform? Now you have to check. You learned about elements and principles of design. So check. First you make certain alignments. Kahan kya karoge? Why are you designing anything without taking an alignment? It is perfectly okay that if you say, ma'am, we wanted to do a border kind of thing because it's a scarf. You can do anything you want, but why without planning? Now you wanted to make sun here, possibly You make a sun here, you create certain rays. ठीक है, you create certain rays. यहाँ आपने कुछ ऐसा सोचा खुद के लिए. It's okay. So this is sun rays, and then you plan the other motives. You know, you are designing something here because you wanted to do a leaf. You know, why to do something which is over which you cannot handle? You know, you wanted to do here because it is written that you are also supposed to do certain flowers. So maybe you just planned that you wanted these flowers here in the border areas. ऐसा हो सकता है. So this I am just explaining you कि आप क्या कर सकते थे, है ना? See, is it showing some kind of symmetry? Then you wanted to do some more, you know, हो सकता है आपको मन था कि हम और फ्लावर बनाएं, और मैं तो बोलूंगी कि मेरा तो मन था कि मैं फ्लावर और you know फिश को मिलाकर यहाँ कुछ कर दूं. So I just wanted to do something like possibly this. So maybe I plan somewhat like this because मुझे तो fish भी बनानी है. इतना सिंपल ही रखना है, ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है, बट स्टिल आप किन चीजों का ध्यान रखेंगे वो बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. नाउ I again missed my leaves, so possibly I'm drawing my leaves here. So this is how you have to go ahead.
Ma'am,
Okay,
what about the
possibly.
peacock?
So I've not written, but yes, you can add on to your peacock also. Now, if you say I wanted to do the peacock also, so possibly I add this peacock ka structure here. Is it true?
Was it not compulsory to use everything?
Yeah.
Was it not compulsory to use all the fish leaves, flower, peacock that was given?
Yes. So I'm using. See, we are using. Are we not using it? Whatever motifs I've written here, am I using it or not? Check. This I am just giving you an idea. This is not the final work. This may be the draft which you are creating. This is what I'm doing. Because it was peacock, so maybe here I just try doing a feather. ऐसा हो सकता है. I just try doing a feather here. Okay, and then again I'm trying to do some floral motive here because it's a staff. Are you getting? Why did I explain you this? Please mute yourself. Why did I explain you this? Because this is a question of creativity. How you are using the motive, that is important. How you are using the motive, that is important. What kind of principles of design are you following? कोई principle of design follow करोगे या नहीं? Will you show symmetry? दिखाओगे ऐसा कुछ? Harmony? Will you show unity? Rhythm? Won't you show? Yeah, you will just draw a peacock because peacock is beautiful. Getting it, class? So select limited number of colors also if you want to color it. I'm just showing you. Suppose that कोई दो और example ऐसे होते और आप बोलोगे मैम पता है मेरा मन ना ऐसा कर रहा था कुछ करने का. I wanted to design somewhat like this. Can you do it or you can't? Tell me. Can you do it or you can't? क्या ये staff होता या नहीं होता?
Yes.
Yes. So why didn't you think about it? You just read the motive and you just forgot that it is a scarf. ऐसा डिजाइन कर सकते थे या नहीं कर सकते थे? Have you seen mandala art? Have you seen scarves? It can be a bold design. It can be a repeated pattern. It can be somewhat the kind of pattern which I am showing you here. So there is no one correct answer for this. But what is expected? First, you should adhere to the given working area. Second, you have to use all the motifs. Third, just see what is the layout of your scarf. If you wanted to do some circular pattern inside, so would it become wrong? If you are doing some circular pattern inside, is it going to become wrong? No, you could have done circular pattern also inside. So understand. So I'm sorry to say whatever answers I saw, so it did not click anywhere. And definitely 100% all of you must re-attempt your paper. Now I'm going for question number 2. Okay, now I'm going for question number 2. I'll share screen from here. I'll go for question number 2. And question number 2 says that you are supposed to draw a tree using geometrical shape. Okay, you did not do any kind of brainstorming. Generally, how does a tree look? Does it look like this? Tell me, does it look like this? हमारे दिमाग में ऐसा ही परसेप्शन होता है पेड़ों का. Does it look like this? Class, हो सकती है यहाँ branches हो and you'll say देखो पेड़ ऐसा होता है. But how we are supposed to draw our tree? We are supposed to use squares, triangles, circles and semicircle. Okay, they asked you to resize, repeat and overlap. And then they asked you to use primary colors to color. Am I true? Primary colors to color.
Ma'am, can we use primary colors, mix them and then make
No,
different shades?
avoid it. Avoid it.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's draw a tree somewhat look like. ठीक है, let's try. कोशिश करते हैं हमारा पेड़ कैसा दिखेगा शायद. Did they write equilateral triangle or something? Did they ask you to draw some equilateral triangle or ऐसा कुछ? बोलिए class. Was it written in the question that you are supposed to use equilateral triangle? Class?
No, ma'am.
No. So we are not supposed to use any equilateral triangle. देखिए, आप बताइए. नीचे space नहीं है, so I would have drawn one more square. ठीक है? Now I'll use triangle to create a strong base. नीचे मेरे पास space नहीं है, so I cannot create more squares. And now it's on me. How I design my tree. I say it has to be, circles somewhat like this. है ना, somewhat like this. ऐसा हो सकता है बोलो कि हमें तो बहुत सारे circles चाहिए थे. ऐसा हो सकता है ना, आप बोलोगे मुझे तो ऐसा सेमी सर्कल भी चाहिए था because I wanted to do leaves. Some people can say why not, why can't we draw triangular leaves? So you can, है ना, so you could have created your tree somewhat like this. ठीक है, आप सोचो अगर मैंने ट्री को ऐसा बना दिया होता. Just a moment. ठीक है, so I could have created a somewhat like a tree like this. आप बताओ चलेगा ये ट्री? बोलिए क्लास, बना सकते थे हम ये? यस, चलेगा ये ट्री? सेमी सर्कल कर सकते थे हम ये? टेल मी फास्ट बेटा, समझ आ रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So why
ma'am.
are you doing too many shapes overlapping? Why are you doing? Why can't you draw something which is precise? मैं तो कोकोनट ट्री भी बना सकती हूँ. I would draw a lot of triangles like this. Can I draw? ये देखिए. Not curved, है ना? Not curved at all. It has to be triangles. आपको लगेगा कर्व नहीं है, अरे लीव्स तो ऐसे मुड़ी हुई थी. ये देखो. Can we fold it? This way. है ना? आप बहुत कुछ कर सकते हो, but you did not explore this question. ये entrance का question है. You did not explore it, बेटा. Nobody tried कि आपको कैसा परफॉर्म करना चाहिए. You just took it as a test and you did it. ये entrance exam का question है. This could have been the trunk. आप बोल सकते थे, कोई बच्चा ऐसा भी बोल सकता था, मेरी जो ट्रंक है ना, मेरा जो पेड़ है, so the trunk is somewhat like this. देखो, हो सकता था. ये ट्रंक हो सकती थी. Yes. So this is what you could have thought. And then you could have again managed कि भाई ये जो पेड़ है ये कैसा दिख रहा होता और क्या क्या करना होता. ये भी तो पेड़ हो सकता था. Yes. Class. So you have to think of some creativity. So it was less. Now last, creative test 1. What did the question say? That you have to divide a cube into 4 equal pieces. How does a cube look like? How does a cube look like? Now see, is this your cube? No, this is looking like a cuboid. So let me create a cube only. See, is it looking like a cube? How will I divide it into 4 equal parts? First, I will cut like this. Tell me whether I will cut like this or not. And then I will cut like this. Yes? Bachcho, is it correct? Now you have to arrange it. So was it written that you have to arrange it in some symmetrical way or something? When I am cutting cube into 4 equal parts, what is happening? It is getting turned into 4 cuboids. Yes or no? Is it getting turned into 4 cuboids?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So let's draw those 4 cuboids. So this is my cuboid, maybe 1. Okay. This is my cuboid number 2. Okay. Now, this may be my cuboid number 3. Tell me, is it possible? Is it possible?
Yes.
Is it possible? Yes. And then again, this is my cuboid number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Now I am marking my source of light. This is my source of light. So now if the light is passing by, then this is the darkest area. This is the darkest area. This is the darkest area. Okay. And this is the darkest area because source of light तो ऐसे ही जा रही है. Okay. So this is my darkest area. So this can be the shadow. This is the darkest area. Now source of light is passing by. So now I'm taking a highlighter. So this can be here my medium area because light is passing here. This can be my medium area. This can be the medium tone. Then this little part can be my medium tone again. Right? And this is my shadow. Getting it, class?
Made these cubes separately?
Yes, you can. This I just suggested how to present. You can make them separately. I just suggested one of the view because every child is confused with this question. And why are you just relating it with a syllabus? Didn't you learn how to draw a cube? Cannot we expect that my students can divide a cube and understand what kind of cuboid it will frame? And this is just a still life. You are arranging and managing the source of light. Did you understand, class? Everyone? Samajh
Yes,
aaya?
ma'am.
So this recording I will get uploaded and you have to check again. Now see, trees, how I suggested. Trees, how I suggested. Trees, how I suggested. Then
Ma'am, like in the coconut tree, it is important to use all the elements.
all the shapes. Yes, you have to. You have to. Unsharing the screen again because I have to tell you the second test also what is expected, and I want no problem आप पूरा का पूरा test मेरे से reactivate करवा लीजिए, but I am looking for a good answer. I'm not going to see any mediocre answer after so much of teaching. Can't afford to see such mediocre answers. So please understand, work hard, think. Now you already know the question. Attempt करने से पहले सोच लो क्या आंसर होना चाहिए और फिर करो. Now see, this is the question. Now this question says, this is test number 2. You have to draw in 3 by 3 inch box each and represent the visual. This can be abstract in nature, no colors to be used. So what is hot? How will I show what is hot? Now suppose I have to show something which is hot. Just representing my idea without thinking whether it is right or wrong. Is it hot? Is it hot?
Yes.
So can't I think that yes, you can draw something which just represent hot? I don't know, you could have drawn candle, you could have drawn sun, you could have drawn other motifs. But why there is no clarity? What is tight? What is tight?
Ma'am, we have to use lines and dots only, no?
Yes, lines. They are asking you to use lines and dots. Yes, you can. Okay, so tight. So maybe you can draw a kind of triangle, somewhat, passing through each other to show something is tight. Not, this is not the correct.
Trampoline.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. This is true. So this way you can show something is twisted also and tight also. You can. ठीक है, आप वायर्स दिखा सकते हो. आर दोज वायर्स जॉइनिंग टाइट? जो बिजली के तार एक पोल से दूसरे पोल तक जाते हैं, आर दे टाइट? आर दे टाइटली टाइड? है ना? आप देखो, क्या आप ऐसा दिखा सकते हो? और शोइंग समथिंग इज टाइट. कैन यू शो? कैन यू शो समथिंग इज टाइट?
Yes.
दो चीजों को मैंने जोड़ दिया टाइटली. इज इट टाइट? Is it loose? Is it showing that it is loose? Sorry.
No, ma'am.
No. So this can be tight. So think, थोड़ा सा सोचो. क्यों नहीं सोचेंगे? एक की जगह दो विजुअल बनाओ और सोचो कि क्या हो सकता है. Now next, what does it say? Recognize the following object and draw them in proportion with maximum details. The students who are coloring it, why are you coloring this question? Just try. पेंसिल है तुम्हारे पास, कोशिश करो कि आपका जो ये लैंप है, what kind of detail is visible here? Can't you show the details कि ये लैंप कैसा हो सकता है, इसके अंदर कैसे टेक्सचर हो सकते हैं? दिखा सकते हो आप केन का टेक्सचर, यहाँ कुछ ऐसा हो सकता है. दिस यू कैन शो. सो देयर कैन बी डिफरेंट मटेरियल. यहाँ कुछ ऐसे डिजाइन हो सकते हैं. बिकॉज इट इज अ सिल्वेट सो इट वाज नॉट विजिबल. यस क्लास, यहाँ पर कोई बॉर्डर हो सकता था या नहीं? यहाँ पर कुछ बॉर्डर हो सकता था. कुड यू हैव शोन दोस? बट नोबडी ट्राइड. सिमिलरली विद द अलार्म क्लॉक, इट इज रिटन दैट ड्रॉ देम इन प्रोपोर्शन. तो आप नीचे अलाइनमेंट देखोगे, यहाँ देखोगे कि अलार्म क्लॉक भी नीचे जमीन पे रखी होनी चाहिए या हवा में. ये हवा में तो उसको भी हवा में ही बना देंगे. Will you check that it is written, it is kept on the floor, and then what kind of details we are showing? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is what you have to check. And draw the following in maximum details. An object which is used horizontally. कौन सा object horizontally use होता है? You tell me. Which object you use horizontally?
Bed.
Yes. So draw a bed. Bed में क्या करोगे अब आप? So will you show bed? तो I will just draw a cuboid. ठीक है, मैं cuboid करूंगी और आप समझ जाइए ये bed है ना, और यहाँ पर pillow है, and you give me marks. I need to see a proper bed. बेड का डिजाइन आप अपने रूम में देखो, आपका बेड कैसा दिखता है, कैसी चादर है, कैसा पिलो है, कैसा बैकग्राउंड है, एंड देन यू ड्रॉ. What else? Do we use keyboard horizontally? Computer का keyboard do we use horizontally? Yes, class. So can you draw that
Yes, ma'am.
keyboard? So think. Why don't you just think? Why are you trying to draw anything which is very simple? ठीक है? Then an object which can be used diagonally. Now somebody says कि भाई मुझे तो spoon बनाना है. So where is your skill, still life or technique? Didn't you try? कभी कोशिश ही नहीं की क्या स्पून कैसे दिखेगी? देखो ऐसे दिख सकती है. Can you also create some texture? So please, people drawing such kind of spoon don't expect marks. So show your skills that you can draw still life. Draw your hand holding your pencil, because pencil is used diagonally. Brush or pen is used diagonally. Can't you draw? So where is the strength in the drawing? I will show you. Please don't take it otherwise, any child. I am just trying to improve your performance. That is why I'm going to just open some random papers here. आनिया बेटा, आई डोंट नो आप हो या नहीं, आप वीडियो देख ही नहीं रहे कि आपको पेपर को अपलोड कैसे करना है. तो अगर आप नहीं देखोगे तो आपका पेपर अपलोड नहीं होगा. रहमत, नाउ यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम हियर?
Yes, ma'am.
So 100% yes, you have to do it here. Now let's see, somebody is evaluated also. So let me see what kind of marks this child got. See, why उल्टा पुल्टा कर दिया है ना? क्या कर रहे हैं, कौन सा क्वेश्चन कहाँ अपलोड करें? पहला क्वेश्चन तो है ही नहीं, दूसरा और तीसरा है. So I hope you can see what is the problem in this tree. This rendering is okay, but everything is why it is so scattered. Why there is no planning before drafting your answer. So this is something wrong and which you should not do at all. Now look at this. Can this be accepted as an answer? It's a muffler. 6 by 6 inch area is not at all followed. This approach is beautiful, but it is dirty. Can you understand? Why did we use curve? Cone to tha hi nahi, it was triangle. So this approach is, I mean, the beautiful कि मैंने primary color use किया, but mixing is not allowed. Child tried explaining something, but it has become dirty. Okay. Now this is still okay. Source of light and 4 shadows are created, but no rendering of cuboid is created. So again, this becomes weak. So this you have to understand. Please don't create weak answers. Don't create weak answers. If you create weak answers, you are nowhere. Right? Now again, see the scarf. See, the scarf still looks little better. समझ आ रहा है आपको? The scarf still looks little better. देखो दो अलग लेआउट है, कोशिश की गई है, तो ओके. कलर करते तो अच्छा होता. This tree also somewhere looks very creative. दिख रहा है आपको? It is creative. बट ओवरलैपिंग में नया शेप नहीं बनाएंगे और रेंडरिंग में थोड़ा सा और इंटेंसिटी ऑफ कलर का ध्यान रखेंगे. सो नॉट अ बैड आंसर, इट्स ओके. नाउ दिस इज ऑल्सो नॉट अ रॉन्ग आंसर, इट इज अ करेक्ट आंसर, बट इस करेक्ट आंसर को भी आपको चेक करना पड़ेगा कि आपने चारों पीसेस को इकट्ठा क्यों रखा. आप चाहते तो दूर दूर भी रख सकते थे, है ना. इन चारों को आपने इकट्ठा क्यों रखा? ठीक है क्लास, समझ आ रहा है? Now I will share one more just to randomly check कि creative test 2 में बच्चों ने क्या किया. ठीक है, वो आपका आंसर है, किसी और का आंसर है, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू टेल यू कि आंसर का लेवल आपने क्या रखा है. So I'm just opening a random answer. See how the answers are uploaded and how it is being done. It is not looking good. You just say, oh हाँ ठीक है, draw कर दिया. But why are you not trying to catch the attention? Wow, what an answer. Good attempt. Now see this child. Try drawing the shadow, a different approach. The lamp, the clock, it is looking nice. है ना, आप भी ऐसा कोशिश कर सकते हो. See, looking beautiful, not bad, और अच्छा भी हो सकता था. And now see, this is very beautiful, which is used horizontally, ladder, and diagonally, stairs. Horizontally लिखा है ना? Okay, horizontally is stairs, sorry, horizontally is stairs and diagonally is ladder. So this is a beautiful answer. I hope you can see, and see the presentation, rendering, it is looking beautiful. So this is what you also have to try. Just opening one more. Let me see what's there. Now again look at the rendering. है ना? There are two different pieces. इकट्ठा नहीं बनाया है. देखो two different pieces हैं. एक ही sheet में लाइन ऑफ होराइजन बनाकर दो अलग ऑब्जेक्ट को बनाया गया है. सो नॉट बैड. नाउ इफ यू से अच्छा इसमें तो देखो आपने एक अलग स्ट्रिंग भी लगा दिया. So that you could have thought that was not required, but I'm just showing as an answer. Now look at this tight. It's so beautifully done. है ना, hot, पता चल रहा है भाई गर्म है ना, rough, very beautifully done, even organized. Now again, see how the stairs and I mean horizontally and diagonally. Stairs को हम horizontally use करते हैं और escalators जो है, moving escalators जो है वो आपका diagonally use होता है. So it's a nice answer. Did you understand everyone?